Hello, welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV session. This is going to be part 2. It's going to be much shorter tonight. I had plans today. I worked on my UI and caught up on my anime while I was doing that. And during the last episode, I sat in queue. So I really haven't done anything except for work my UI. It's much better, but the UI is not there yet. Yeah, being in a North American server and trying to queue at my normal time is not working out. European server normally would have popped within 27 minutes. Normally it's like 5 to 10 at this time. Time to feast with the snakes.
All hail the Sultana! Your Grace.
Raubon? By right of the Royal House of All, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Ul'dah and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion! And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Ul'dah is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets.
Yeah, I know.
Nor can her grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty. Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Ul'dah. but there is so much more to do. That light, what is it? So bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether? Yes, you are like they were. Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals. Though they were not of this land, when the Guardian Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the three grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago, the day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the heroes' sacrifice, nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, Mother of All, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The Yellow Serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the White Wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
This is Mad Snake. Respond.
This feels like something right out of Metal Gear Solid right now.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to take this seriously, but I'm having flashbacks to Metal Gear Solid 2, and Ryder and Snake, and Ocelot, and Snake! Okay. Let's keep on going.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communication.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Delay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our links... You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginwe, Logalo, Asawad Deket, Imaratwe, Kiskat Toga, Seasnigen.
don't think it's available. Let me check. Nope. Wait, maybe. It is. What's an Auberge? Tutorial time. If I remember correctly, one of my favorite looking sets of armor come from this. I think there's a ring with experience gain too, which I think I might have out-leveled already. But I can use it on my other classes. I think there's 3 or 4 of these tutorials. That tutorial was basically learn to be able to tell when they're about to attack, the difference between mage and warrior type attacks. Anybody that gets bored of this kind of stuff, just skip ahead. Probably about 10 minutes. And anybody who's wondering why my hotkeys are set up the way they are, very simple. This is how my other paladin's set up. The blank spots are moves I just don't have yet. You keep combos and the like together. Moves that I use less often are in the top row. Moves I hardly ever use are at the bottom. I didn't read anything he said. Sounds like they're supposed to learn how to use combos. That's what I got from one sentence. the brand new gear set is actually one of the better looking gear sets that you can get right away, basically, when you start playing. Learning how to build enmity. Threat or aggro is what it's called in other games. I believe you're supposed to do this with once as a tank, once as a healer, once as a DPS, and there's like I think the first one's the same for everybody, the second one's the same for basically everybody. Learn how to do a combo, learn how to dodge, and then after that it's like your role. How do you tank? How do you heal? How do you DPS? And I think the final one, I could be wrong, but I think there's a fourth and final one that is where you're a tank and there's a healer, and you have to keep the enemies off the healer while the healer's healing you. I think. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done this. This didn't exist when I started playing. I actually did it when I was higher level. Come here. I hope this is the last one. I don't think so, though. Yeah, you're supposed to do this, like, right before you go into your first dungeon. Funny thing is, you can do guild heists before you're supposed to do this. And it doesn't even recommend that you do this. And I really think that they should change that. I think they should really try to push you into doing this. How do you AoE targets? I went a long time without even realizing I had an AoE ability when I originally played. Kind of embarrassing, actually. I was like level 50 or something by the time I knew I had an AoE. to defeat all the enemies when it looks like. Don't think there's a helmet. So there should at least be one more. There should be at least a chest plate. And a ring. He said something about shield lob and defeating all the enemies. There we go. I was about to die in a tutorial mission because the healer wasn't healing. Dang, there's more of these than I thought. Got the chest plate. And I leveled up. Looking spiffy. Should be the ring, and I should be done, I think. I don't think there's a helmet for this set. I could be wrong. Oh, nice. That's lame. Okay, that should be it, since he said this is the final exercise, and that was like a mini dungeon. And I got that ring now. Did it not equip it? Equip? Save? Alright, here's the ring. If you got this right at level 15, it'd be a really good ring. And you can use it at level 1, meaning once you get it at level 15 with your first character, you can use it on your alts, your alt jobs, and level all these jobs up a little bit faster, all the way to 30. lands. Okay. Gotta go speak with Momodi. I think I should just teleport her. Ah, there's. Let's go. I was not ready for that scenery change there. The Power Rangers.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Oh wow. I do not remember that cutscene in the original game. I don't think it existed.
Eorzea.
Maybe?
A blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity.
You know, he's got a great voice, but it's like PTSD from hearing his voice lines so much while leveling through the roulette that I used to have to do, and you couldn't skip the cutscenes.
It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
I know what that is.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech Research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at the Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
He's a spy, we all know, from the moment he opened his mouth. But you're called the Red Ranger. And you're a side character who tries to be a main character. Just go. Please go away.
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of magic.
Limsa? We are in Limsa, the land of the pirates. As I always say, first thing you do is activate the crystal. Because if you forget to do that and you leave, it'll take you a lot longer to get here than just to teleport instantly. I thought there was like a Male Moogle right here somewhere. I thought he normally stood like right here. So weird. Time to speak to the Admiral, I think.
Enter. So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom.
Loose of the fin. I think that's the first time I've ever heard the last name.
Now, what news from Thanalan?
I don't know what the best route is for gathering up all the crystals, but I'm just gonna go ahead and run through. We're gonna pick up Arcanist. I love Summoner and Scholar, both great classes, and they are the evolutions of Arcanist. Arcanist is meh, but once you start getting, you know, Soul Stone and having more abilities, you branch into damage or you branch into healing from it. One great thing is if you level up either tree, the other one levels up with it. So if your Summoner is 50, your Scholar is 50. They're always the same. They do like to talk a lot. Get this one. No. I'm not actually going out there or anything, but right here is an amazing spot for leveling your fishing, especially when it gets to high levels. Ocean fishing right there. I think it's like every hour on the hour or something like that. You can sign up for a trip. It takes a certain number of people out there on the boat, and then it travels around to 3 zones. And you catch fish. You need to bring like 4 different baits or something, and then you just rotate depending on what area you're in, what weather it is, and you get points. And when you come back, it adds up all the points. You I think get to keep your fish, and then the points give you a bonus item. You can get like a mount and minion, all kinds of stuff. But it's a great experience. And I think it happens once every hour. So you could... maybe 2 hours? I don't know if it was 1 hour or 2 hours, something like that. But, it's pretty awesome. That's where I am. So I gotta go to Fisher. And then there's 3 more upstairs. I think this is the kitchens where you can get culinary. You become a cook. I absolutely do not care at all about the storylines for the Gathering and all that. So, if you're interested in watching that stuff, I'm sorry, you're going to have to, you know, watch somebody else, but I've maxed their levels on my main character, and I am not re-leveling all of them. I will pick up the job, especially fishing. It's one of the better ones, in my opinion. Of course, it was super obnoxious getting the catch 1,000 fish in Realm Reborn zones. That was horrible. Do you want to be a ninja slash rogue? This is where you go. Ninja's fighting style is decent, the storyline's bad, but the rogue storyline was awesome. be able to go to the upper decks, I think. Find the last little sage. Attuned to the crystal. And oh, that's the culinary area. Oh, the other area was the fishing area, wasn't it? Marauder and culinary, and they are to the north. Drown. In my opinion, everything is way too spread out in Limsa. It's got some nice scenery. It's not crowded right now because it's so late at night where I'm playing at, but normally, like, around the crystal is so, like, crowded that if you're... Like, I'm in the United States playing... I was playing on the European server, the EU server. And whenever I was playing on there, I didn't have excellent latency like I do on this. I had what was good, which is not good. And when I would go through the crystal area, it would lag very badly. Again, I've done all the storylines for all of the crafting stuff, and it was one of the last things I did before I quit playing. And I am not redoing them. They're really lame for the most part, most of it, for the crafting. I do like the idea of picking up the job, so that's in my equipment's in my inventory and stuff. Some other perks later, but I'll probably end up doing the side quests and leveling them. Maybe we'll see if I get serious about this game. If Bixis gets serious about this game. If we're just playing it to get to the end of the game, doing a little bit of raiding, probably not that worried about leveling up everything. I've already done it. I have a main character. Now, we can leave. It really only took up a little extra time compared to running to the... Because once you get all the teleports, you can teleport here. You can't teleport here until you get all the other Aetherites. Off to Grondia, where I actually make my home normally. It's not where my FC house is. That's where I stay at the inn. That's the company house I pick for PvP. And I also have a squad of soldiers. I've joined their military and I've ranked up really, really high. Last time I checked, unless they've increased the rank, I was the highest rank you could possibly be. That would be really obnoxious to redo. So we'll see. It's my bar, yeah, where every good adventure starts. Aetherite. It's so weird seeing such few people on right now. And usually there'd be somebody on my friends list around here. You know, my actual server. Carpenter Guild. We are not actually reading dialogue. Every dialogue, all you have to do is think, I saw that. For the Carpenter Guild. No, because they use saws. And this is where my FC is located. Not my housing, but like, you do stuff, so. You talk to this person to set up a guild, you talk to this person to purchase guild special, like, spells almost. You can turn in items to this guy, which will actually help level up your crafting stuff. Let's see. You go over here and look at crafting levels. You can actually level up. Each one of these will have an item you can turn in per day, and you can turn in all of them. But I highly recommend, if you want to level them up a little bit easier, if you can find, if it's a cheaper item and has a star by it, I think it was a star, that item gives double XP. So they normally give like almost a full level, but the double XP is more than a full level. So at low level, probably not the best idea, but at higher levels it's pretty good. Especially level 70 through 90, good time to do it. Now some of these have really good levy quests that you can do instead, but it's all about time, money, and what you want to do. And then this guy you can trade in. Oh, when you trade in items over here, you get point over at the serpent. This guy. You trade in items at this guy, and when you do, you get points, and then you can turn those points in to this guy to get gear, outfits, and a lot of it is more cosmetic than usable. I'm sure back in the day, a lot of this probably was usable. Maybe, I don't even know. But like, if you just like the look, if you like the look of that sword, you can purchase it with these points that you get from just turning in scrap items. And it could be more than just the items that I was telling you about. The item that they ask for gives you more points than a normal item. But any item that is like from a dungeon or something can just be given to them. And they'll give you points, depending on the rarity of the item. And there's like minions and crafting materials that you need from here. There's a couple dances somewhere in here, I think. Yeah, right here. This stuff. Music. There's just stuff. Teleport ticket. You can trade in points for being able to teleport right here. It'll literally end up right here. Like you teleport right to this spot. Kinda neat. Time to move on. I think, yeah, Archer. Now, I really like the Archer class, but I don't like Bard. I'll use Bard. Bard's still somewhat enjoyable. It just went a whole different route than it was originally going. And I like the storyline for Bard. I don't like the actual combat for Bard. The addition of the songs and whatnot. Mostly, I don't know which songs to use when, and I have trouble associating the icons with what they do. That's probably the biggest issue. Oh yeah, these archers are very much against the cat people. believe I already attuned to this crystal. Should be a crystal right inside this door, I think, and it's gonna be the market. This is where you do auctions and stuff. Like, if you're looking for... So you want the, like... You look up the best stuff in the game if you want. So I guess this is technically the best item right now. Someone's selling one for 3 million. Quite a bit of materia going into that thing. If you're not a raider, you're probably just going to want to pick up these cheaper ones down here. But it would probably be a better idea, rather than picking up this item, memorize that price, then go to the other 3 worlds that are in this data center. This data center only has 4 worlds currently, so you can only go to the 4 locations. This is being, you know, the first location. You're already here. We'll have to make our way back to the Lancer Guild and get that last attunement after talking to the seer. Leather worker. Promise you, you're not really missing anything from these crafting quests. Your first time ever doing them, it might be fun to read them. It's up to you. But I found them to be boring the first time I did them. Of course, I just wanted to get them over with, so that didn't really help. But yeah, when you find something boring the first time, and then you have to spend like probably going to be like 5 hours each class leveling them up. Could be longer than that, hopefully not. A lot of times, a lot of events will happen here. Not always, but like the Halloween event and stuff like that normally happens around this amphitheater right here. So if you ever hear there's an event going on, this is a pretty good place to look. Limsa has another place that usually has something. And I like to clear out the quests here, because if you come here and look at the map, and you see a quest here, you'll be like, oh, there's an event. And then you get over here and you're like, oh, it's a level 3 quest that I could have done forever ago, and I wasted time coming over here. And there's nothing wrong with helping your community clean up their amphitheater. That one, and let's grab Moogle Mail. What's going on here? Stuff I missed because my inventory or mailbox was full. I have so much DLC stuff coming in. That's 22 letters so far of DLC stuff from the past. I didn't just buy this stuff. It's a bit weird that it took so long for it to come back in. Interesting. Botanist Guild's up here, along with the teleporter, and then I go south. I'll grab the White Mage and the Seeker quest line. Might have been smart if I had started off. I wanted to, be a gladiator, but maybe I should have started off as an archer and gone with a speed boost, because they have a movement speed boost early game, like level 15. And I'd probably be a lot further along. To be honest, if I wasn't streaming this, I would probably skip a lot more dialogue. And I'd be way further along. But I've wanted to stream the entire game. On top of that, I really do love this game. It's such a amazing game. I don't know if I would say it's my favorite game that's ever been made, but it's definitely up there. Very, very well-made game. I'm not a fan how my character always does that slow
So
walk
you
thing.
are the Ul'dan envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome.
See that necklace? It's an upside-down cow face. You have the little nose. That gold part up there is the nose. The two dots are the nostrils. The two dots on the white are the eyes. That's the face. At the top, it's got two little ears. It's an upside-down cow. I can't unsee it.
Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-E Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
I am struggling to open this. Sorry. Give me a moment. I had to use my very large knife to open the Reese's Pieces. Oh my gosh. That was really difficult to open. It was a mini pack of Reese's. I could not open it until I got a big old knife out and cut it open. Well, I don't think there was enough in the bag to make it worth all the effort to open it, to be honest. I can't wait. Later, if I really do join this company like I normally do, if I actually get my rank up, they refer to, sometimes they'll refer to you as your rank, and they'll salute you. Like this guy's a serpent officer. I think I was a lieutenant. So a lot of, like, I outranked a lot of these officers. still need to go up to the Lancer. Did I not turn in the leatherworking one? And, oh man, that was also dumb. Did I just really do that? Man, I'm not thinking. My brain's not here. Well, I spent 6 hours today playing Remnant 2. I defeated the Limsa, not Limsa. The one that starts with an L. That adventure for a 7th time. Okay. Now I have a healing glass. Conjurer really emphasizes the whole, like, priestly, let those who among us have no sin throw the first stone, seeing that their main attack spell is stone. Grab leather working real fast. Then we'll hit up the Lancer and the, I believe, last Aetherite. Oh, that was a turn-in quest that I picked up earlier, not the leather working. Yep. Well, I guess I will not be hitting Paladin tonight. I was really hoping that I would get to level 30 and be able to do the last 3 quests and become a Paladin. But I didn't get as much done this time around as I was hoping. Where do I sign up to become a floor tank? I can't go there. The exit, right? Okay. Oh, wait, I'm here. That's not a good sign. Am I really that tired? He's the chief of the Yellow Jacket, and he's not wearing a yellow jacket. Nope, here comes the first dungeon. So weird. I haven't even gone to the dungeon yet. I'm supposed to be like outside the door when this stuff. Just doesn't feel right. I'm probably just wrong about it, but. Rising to the challenge. Oh. You know, these ones with the blue marks with the plus sign, you need to do them. They unlock features of the game. If you don't do them, that feature will not unlock, and you can't do whatever that is. This, just by looking at the picture, I can tell it is unlocking the ability to get haircuts. So there's a bunch of stuff going on. I think this was the haircut one. They're not gonna make it easy on me. By now I could have typed it out, to be honest. How many classes do I have left? None. Yeah, they're all higher level classes. One's armor smith, the other one's weaponsmith. It's kind of annoying that they separate them, because it's already annoying that you have to have so many crafting classes, but on top of that, weapons and armor have to be separated. Let's see how many crafting classes we got left. I'm sure I got something. That was the haircut quest. I skipped the dialogue, sorry. Okay. Miner, goldsmith, weaver, alchemist. I think those are all Uldan, and I just skipped them. What am I doing? Need to go to the lower decks. This way. Lower decks. Fishing? Yep. We'll worry about all the side quests and stuff later. No, I'm gonna get the one that's standing right in front of me. Ah, that unlocked challenge logs. Nice. Good way. I don't know if I really need them for this, but it's a good way to level up. Like, you can do some guild heists to get some bonus experience. If people vote for you, bonus experience. Fates, bonus experience. And this is weekly. This is all weekly stuff. I think it resets on Tuesdays or something. Crafting, bonus experience for crafting classes. Completing stuff gets you extra money. Just really nice. What? I gotta go speak to the seasoned adventurer at the I don't see it. You know what? I think if I click on it, map. Oh. It was where I was going. Oh yeah, I think they have like almost like a guild hall for novice adventurers right outside the first dungeon. Kind of silly, but whatever. I thought they were talking about the guy with the green leaf that's in the inn. Back-end quest, okay. I probably should have saved that quest. Let's get this over with. Alright, time for the very first dungeon. Remember this group right here. Edda, Ever. I'm not going to try to say their names. They are side characters, but they repeatedly show up. You have the tank, archer, black mage, white mage, basically. I mean, really conjurer, thermitarge, whatever, gladiator. Yeah, basic party right there. I don't recognize these two. Marauder. Probably conjurer. Interesting. So we can do NPCs now instead of, because before you can only do NPCs once you had leveled up your rank with the squad system with your grand company. So I guess this is different. Yeah, it's like the end game dungeon support stuff. So they added it to the beginning of the game. Cool. So even though I'm playing late at night, if nobody wants to play with me. Now, I won't be getting commissions, though, I don't think. If I'm playing with NPCs. That was very informative, even though I pretty much already knew everything. I didn't know that I had the option, though. So at this point right here, they want you to do the training that I already did. Let's see if I can. I can't. So you can't roulette, I don't think, until you have 2. Is what I'm assuming. Is it random? That's what a roulette is. I highly doubt there was anybody that would have queued up. Maybe. I should have probably tried, but it wouldn't hurt to have one practice dungeon without people. I shouldn't need it, to be honest. This stuff is a joke. pause it if you want to read any of this stuff. I really don't need to read it. Now, what is that down there? I'd like to deal with this, but I'm in a dungeon right now. I don't really know much about the portrait system. Read it. It says red. Okay. Had a little clue in that little sentence. It said red. That tells you what to click on for the first boss, so you don't mess up the order. One thing about tanking is it's not good to point the enemies at your allies. It's not good to move around too much, and you never want to have your back towards enemies if you can help it. Normally you would keep on going if these were real people, but these are NPCs. It is not smart to, especially these gimmicky tools, like I remember earlier that piece of paper said red. Oh. So that means that red is the one you click. If you click the other two, an enemy will spawn, like just a random enemy. Now you push the button and the boss will spawn. Now throughout the dungeon, it's a good idea to throw up your fight or flight every once in a while and get your boost to damage. And if you feel like you're about to get hit, it's a good idea to throw up a defensive ability, or even just rotate your defensive abilities every once in a while. Sprinting between bosses and fights and stuff is a good idea. The AI for the allies doesn't seem to be great. Maybe it's not this fight. I don't know. At a certain percentage, the captain will run away. The door will open. Move on to the next area. Ah. There's no real reason to go in these other rooms. There is a achievement for mapping every room. So if you don't go into these rooms, you do not get that achievement. There is one room in a moment that is interesting. Everyone that's played this game for all has seen it, basically. Really nothing in that room. This would go a lot faster with real people, most likely. You could also pull, like, this group, previous group, this group, and that group over there. You probably go to the... You probably pull the entire room, basically, and then just fight over in the middle. one of these enemies, I believe it was the one from the Wave Rider Gate. One of them will drop a key most likely, which will unlock the Captain's Quarters, I believe. The Captain's Quarter boss drops a key that you unlock the Wave Rider with. I think, yep. Why did it drop way over there? That was weird. Well, let's take out the Captain first. Drops a key, do not forget to pick it up. Most parties do. Well, the tank and the healer normally move on. A DPS normally picks it up. That's how it's supposed to go. But a lot of times, everyone expects somebody else to pick it up. And the tank's right next to it, so it makes sense for the tank to pick it up. But here's the problem with that. The group can't continue on without the tank. And if the tank gets in trouble and the healer's not there, the tank will die. Therefore, the healer and the tank should be the ones to move on. Just logically. Okay, how long does it take to really pick up the key, though? Well, there are people that get very upset if you do not do the fastest route. This is the interesting room. It's where they keep all their slaves. All the people they've kidnapped, their hostages, or whatever you want to call them, but they say some interesting dialogue. Yeah. What is going on over here? Fighting each other. Probably should have left them alone. See, whenever that happens, you don't get the item. If there was multiple people in the party, somebody else would have gotten it. But that item dropped twice in the same dungeon. We still have two more rooms over here. One right here. Trying to LOS him. Line of sight, LOS. Where you hide behind something where they can't see you, they'll run to you. Because they can't hit you. So they really want to hit you, so they don't switch targets normally, they'll run towards you. Having trouble with walking on. Do an AoE. Those are all the side rooms that most people skip. Only one of them was very interesting. There was also 3 treasure boxes. The biggest room with the most enemies you can straight up skip. And back in the day when they gave experience, it might be a good idea to do it if you're between 15 and 17 when you were here. You would get more experience from doing that room. But since kills don't give you experience anymore, that doesn't really help. Boss to a certain health, he will run away. At that point, you will have a group of enemies spawn behind you. At this point, it's a good idea to turn your camera around. Don't turn your character though, face the enemy. And then get ready to AoE. What are no! Bad NPCs! They were supposed to get aggroed onto the healer, run towards the healer through my body, and as they're going through my body, I was going to AoE the entire group, having them stacked up in one spot. But bad healer. And never AoE the dogs. I mean, tank picks up the tank AoE. Attack the captain to make him run away. Those dogs will continue to attack you, so it's fine. But the boss runs away a certain percentage health. Get him just to run away. He hits the hardest. Once he's down, then everyone just AoE the dogs after that. But before that, tank picks up and AoEs. Because tank just keeps on AoE and keeping aggro up. I got my achievement, which you only get if you go in those rooms I didn't skip, like most people do. Back in the day, I used to always pull all of these enemies because experience. Every kill was XP. Then they removed that and they made it so it would be just bosses because there was a community that was like, we're here for leveling, and the rest of the community was mad at the levelers. And to solve the community problem, they get rid of experience. So I am not going to fight everyone, but you still have to fight, you know, at least three groups. You can basically skip one or two groups. And with this NPC group, I wouldn't want to fight a large number anyway. Real people should be fine. With a healer that can focus on healing you, you should be able to survive. But the NPC healer really isn't that bright and doesn't understand what's going on. Why can't I switch targets? Now that is super weird. There we go. Maybe it was trying to lock on the people behind me. Back there. Weird. Zoom all the way out for this boss. I like zooming all the way out for boss fights anyways. Allows you to see AoEs and stuff. See these right here? You can click on them to stop ads from spawning. normally with a real group, you should only have one set of ads if the group's doing okay. If they aren't, I've seen up to 4 or 5. And then it kind of gets overwhelming for new players. But when you start seeing bubbles, you click on it. Do your job as a tank, even if there's enemies spawning. And I'm going to point out, if there's setups to attack them. Never attack the minions. I mean, the tank needs to keep aggro on them, but the rest of the squad should just... And really, the limit break should have been done either right away or at 10% health. Those are kind of your two options on most final bosses. Are you going to make it to the next limit break bar? Yes or no? If the answer is no, right away is probably a good plan. Or around 20 to 15% you activate it, so because it does about 10% health, and really should be for most fights a melee DPS or the highest gear score person, one or the other, that activates the limit break. And it should be a DPS, but highest gear score DPS or a melee DPS for in most situations. Did I just 1,000,000 gil? What? I don't remember that happening. I'm confused right now. Is that real? That was real. I just got 1,000,000 gil. Level 30 now. Like, I'm looking that up because I'm confused. Like, it doesn't say it's an achievement or anything. Kind of dumbfounded right now. There's a quest called It's Probably Pirates, but that's not this. I don't know. Final Fantasy 14. It's probably Pirates objective 1,000,000 gil. This person just says, why did I just randomly get 1,000,000 gil? It doesn't make any sense. I just hit level 30 with my Conjurer job. I mean, I just hit level 30 with my Paladin, or my Gladiator. There's no way getting level 30 has anything to do with Pirates. Unless Pirates has nothing to do with the gil. I think Pirates has... I think I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. I think getting level 30. Oh. Bonus for characters created during a bonus period, then attaining level 30 in any class. Cool. Oh, and you're gifted with 15 days added to your subscription for free play. Interesting. That's a nice little bonus for playing on a... That's because I'm playing on a new server, I guess. A bonus server. Top of it being very easy to get to level 30, they decide to also give you 1 million gil to start off with. That's just very nice. Should be able to get my chocobo soon. And then ride that griffin around. Hey, welcome to the stream. I am probably not streaming too much longer, but I'm gonna wrap up in just a few minutes. How you doing tonight? Everything going okay? That one-eyed cat girl in the background looks interesting. Yay! Party finder unlocked. we basically instantly go into the second dungeon. Let's see, elevator, right? Yeah. Yeah, I want a ticket to Mondial. Alright, well, next time I will definitely be continuing on the storyline, doing the next dungeon, and becoming a paladin. So, if you're interested in any of that, that will definitely be happening next time. I have to work tomorrow, so I'm not going to stay up as late as I did last night. That's at least the plan. So, I made it to level 30. I picked up quite a few jobs. Haven't played any of them other than Future Paladin. But I have picked up quite a few jobs that I will be playing in the future. I haven't decided if I just want to go stay Gladiator for the most part, or maybe I should pick up... Maybe I should do Arcanist to have the DPS side, and at level 30 I'll unlock Scholar, which will be Healer, so I'll have all three job types. So no matter what Vixis wants to play, I can counteract and play the role that needs to be played. To be honest, the easiest in some of my favorite jobs are really the melee, the physical DPS. I like ranged and close-up physical. All of them. They're all really good. I can play as a red mage. I'm decent. I can play as a summoner. I'm decent. I can play as a black mage. Not decent. Of course, it's a limited job. Healers I can do. I don't like doing endgame content with healers. After level 60 or so, it's really hard to heal for me. I'm very good with Paladin. I'm very good with Gunbreaker. And I'm okay with Dark Knight. I'm not that great with the Marauder / Warrior. So I probably won't do too much of that. So that's kind of that for now. I'll probably pick up these last 4 jobs off screen. Yeah. Well, it has been fun, and I wish everybody a good night. I hope you guys had a good day, and I work tomorrow, so after work I will attempt to get on and do that Paladin stuff, continue on the storyline, get the second dungeon. I will be trying to stream this as much as possible until I get caught up with Vixis. Maybe get a little bit past him. I believe he's already at Titan. I haven't even... I mean, that's gotta be like 10 hours past where I am. So my goal for this week is to get caught up with him. Maybe we can collab and stream a little bit together, and that could be fun. But if I do some stuff off stream, I could really speed it up. But I want to get the storyline in here, so I'll do the Paladin stuff. I might do Arcanist and some other stuff, skipping dialogue just off screen, so that I can do it as fast as I want to. We'll see. But I wish you guys a good night, and I hope you guys wish Lorcon a good night. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.